Let's get started with our glutes today, our booty workout. So we're going to do some running. Let's get started doing that. So we're going to start picking up our our feet towards your glutes. Warming up the front of your legs, as well as getting your hamstrings ready, warmed up. Starting to do deep breaths out. Moving our arms, getting our heart rate up, getting ready to go. Here we go into our jumping jacks. Deep breaths in through your nose, deep breaths out through your nose, your mouth. Blow it all the way out. All right. Coming into our squats, we're going to do some lateral. We're just going to do a squat, side lunge, toe tap. Coming into our lunge. From here, we're in our lunge, and we're just going to open up our leg, back in, press back, go down, open. So my hands are coming inside. You can also be on your knee here, your back knee, and just coming back into a hamstring. Whatever will feel the best and will warm you up the best. Awesome. Let's come back to our side stretch here. We're going to come to our other side. Let's lunge. Again, opening that hip up. Pressing back. Opening that hip. Let's do one more on this side. Awesome. Coming back into that side lunge for the inner thigh, opening up our hip. Let's come to center and roll it all the way up. All right. So we're going to come into our good mornings. And those are, you have the weight behind you right on here, not on your neck, right below your neck here. So you're going to set it there. You're going to come down, squeeze, come up. It's not a lift up, keeping your back neutral the whole time, and then squeezing with your glutes to pull you up. So I'm going to try I think I did 15 last week. So bringing it, I have it again kind of on the tops of my shoulders, sitting there. And here we go. We're going to hinge down, squeeze up. 1. Keeping your back still. This is very challenging for the core as well. We're doing 15 reps. Feeling your inner thighs help you pull up. So my stance looks like this from the front. Here's 9. I might actually have to go up and wait. Squeeze those glutes there. Here's 13. Squeezing those glutes. I'll put my hand there so you can see. Squeeze there. Last one. Awesome. Bring that weight down. Carefully, we're going to grab a loop. I might have done my mediums last time. Yeah, I'm going to stick with my mediums because we are doing higher reps. But if you are feeling like that's not enough, then you go for it, girl. Okay, so we got our loops here. And we're going to kick back, keeping our hips forward facing. So here we go. Grab your balance, core up and in. Here we go. Push back. 2. Here's 5. Making sure that your core, you're still feeling length. Your sit bones are coming down towards your legs, the floor. Here's 10. Two more. One more. Awesome. We're going to switch to our other leg. I'm going to face you this time so you can see where my foot is and the weight on my foot. Here we go. So we are not sinking into our hip, pressing down, and here we go. Here's 1. It's your glute that is squeezing back. If you're feeling pressure in your lumbar, then that means you need to pull your core up. Here's 4. I have a slight bend in there. My front knee. 7, here we go. 8, shoulders down, neck long. This is challenging our balance and our core. We got 3 more. One more. Awesome. All right. So we are actually going to do that one more time before we go to our core move. And I'm going to try going up. These look more impressive than they are. This is just 20 pounds. So I'm going to set it here carefully, as well as I can, hanging on to it. All right, there we go. Okay, I got it. It's weird with the black. Okay. All right, so we have our stance, pressing down gently, knees slightly bent, core up and in, and we hinge from our hips. We go down and up. Pressing into your full foot. Again, don't put this weight on your neck. It needs to go right below your neck, more on your shoulders. Here's 8. Give a little squeeze at the top. It does not need to be an over squeeze. An over squeeze will look like this. Just a little bit more engagement. There's 10. Here, I'll come sideways so you can see my face a little better. The last one here. Awesome. So you're just going to gently remove that weight. Whew. All right. It is harder with the black. Okay, so I'm going to go up with my band too. So we're going to do 15. We started with our left leg, so we're going to do left leg again. Here we go. So we go back. Make sure you get your bearings, your balance on your right leg. Here's 4. Keeping your hips facing forward. Don't let them turn out. So your leg is just going straight back. Still feeling the pressure on the inside of your foot. A lot of times we come onto the out or too far on the in. Feeling the even pressure in your foot. Here's 12. One more. Woo! Awesome. We're going to grab our balance on our left leg. Again, pressing down, finding our neutral pelvis here. So we're going to find our balance and we're going to kick it back. Find your focal point. Here's 6. Notice I'm not keeping my leg. Here's 10. Still feeling length. Don't sink into your hips. Pull out. One more. Awesome. We're going to come down onto the ground. You can remove your band, your loop. We're going to actually lie down on the ground. We're going to come into spinal balance, but we're lying down. It's also called dead bug. So what you're going to do is you're going to push your right leg out as your left leg comes forward and then switch. So the main point is to keep your core up and in and that your pelvis is not moving, your hips are not moving from side to side. Pull your core up and in. Your abs hug it in like a belt, a brick. Don't let it move. Are you ready? So we have 1. Only go as low as you can without losing or arching. Continue to breathe. Here's 3. So it might even look like this, and that is okay. So even just your range of motion will be different from everybody else's. It's okay. You want to feel like your belly button is pulling your leg in and not your leg pressing in. Let's do 2 more. You ready? 1 more. So keeping your arm, for your ribs from flaring up as you go back. Whew. All right. Put my hair back up. So we are coming into our sumo deadlifts. So that is coming into kind of a wider stance. Our legs are externally rotated. So here, and we just come down, hinging from the hips, going straight, like you're going to touch your booty against the wall, and coming back up. All right, so I'm going to do, I'll do my 15s. So I'll show you my position here in the front, and then I'll turn to the side. So this is what it looks like from the front. Your knees are still slightly bent. So here we go, you ready? Back up. We go down, hinge over, 2, 1, down, 2, up, 2, down, here's 3, keeping the weights close to your body, 6, 7, keeping your shoulders pressed down, don't let them hang out, meaning don't let them round. Here's 12. Squeezing your glutes. Keeping your hips externally rotated. Last one. Great. A lot of times people will start with their head to come up. So we don't want that. We want your glutes. You're going to stop. It'll give you a sticking point right there. Then you squeeze at that sticking point. All right, so we're going to do our side leg lifts. So I'm going to start with my medium. because this is a smaller muscle on the sides of the glutes. So again, we're going to come onto our right leg and press out to the side. So it'll look like this. Hugging everything in here. Here we go. 1, 2. Still hugging that in here. Here's 7. Don't let it slingshot back. Lower it down. Here's 12. 15. Awesome. We're going to come to our other side. Woo! So we're going to come into our balance on our left leg, pressing down, not sinking, pressing down. Here we go. Keeping your hips forward and still. 4. This side is harder because it already works standing. Keeping your hips still. If you need to, you can hold onto a wall or a chair. Here's 10. Two more. Woo. Woo. Okay. We're going to come back into those deadlifts again. Oh my gosh. So I'll come facing you this time. So I have my legs set up, externally rotated, pressing down into my feet, my tailbone down, core in, and let's go. Down. The second round always feels a little bit better, even. Like I can engage it more, and that's a reason. It's because your muscles are already ready and fired. They're warmed up. Your brain is catching up. Keeping your neck still. Here's 11. Two more. I hope you have some good music for this. All right. Let's come on to our standing leg lifts. I'm going to stick with my medium because that one felt pretty difficult for me, especially towards the end. Whew, okay. So we're going to grab our position. Make sure you're not sinking. Pressing up. Stack all the way up. Here we go. You ready? So we go 1. Hips straight. Pointing forward. Don't let them open. You'll work a different muscle then. Here's 7. Again, lowering it down. You almost feel like it's pulling from back here. So your foot might even come a little slightly behind the front one. Here's 13. Woo! Okay. Shake it out. So what I mean by that is your front, this is my front foot here. So your foot might be back here, pressing out as you are here, rather than like here or even here. Okay. Use whatever I say if that helps and just forget the rest. Okay, here we go. Other side. Here's 2. Feeling it squeeze right here in your hip. 2 more, ready? Woo. All right, woo. Okay, we're gonna come down for core. All right, so let's lay down on our back. I'm gonna take my ponytail out again because it's in the way. Okay, so you're going to set up your pelvis neutral. Pull it up and in. Bring your rib cage down. You're gonna bring your feet up, and you can keep them bent. The point is we're gonna try and touch the ceiling. Okay. Are you ready? So we're gonna push, keeping that still feeling, not our, that our tailbone is going straight down and our crown overhead is going out. You ready? So we roll up and roll down. Keeping your legs where they are. Here's 5. Still breathing, don't hold your breath. Here's 11. Rolling up and down your vertebrae. 2 more. Woo! Awesome. Okay, we can actually stay down here. We're coming into bridges. So, I am grabbing my 15s and I just did something you shouldn't do, so sorry. Okay, so bringing the weights, roll down with them and set them on top of your hips. All right, from here, again, pull your core up and in, and we're gonna push up and down. 2, squeeze your glutes, keeping your core right where it is. Really still. Here's 8. You got 3 more. This is 13. And if you pick the right weight, you should feel it about 13. Woo! Down. Set those aside. All right. Again with the bridge, you want to make sure that you're not coming down with your, you see how my back is coming down first? Don't do that. All the same line. All right. I'm going to grab my medium. We're going to come into a tabletop position. We're going to do our fire hydrant circles rather than just fire hydrants. Again, you don't need a loop. It's just for the added challenge. If your glutes are like, I got this, then that's good. Okay, so we're coming into our tabletop position. Pressing down, flat back, pressing down. Here we go. Knees are under your hips. We're going to go out to the side, up, and down. Side, like a fire hydrant, and then just circle it around. Like you're drawing a big circle, but keeping your hips still. So I'll show you from the side next time. Keeping the tension out of your neck. Keeping your hips facing the ground. Two more. Woo. All right. So we're going to come into the front here, and I'm going to scooch back so you can see here. Whew. You ready? So we're pressing down, and we're going to lift to the side and back. Keeping your back still. Don't let it sink like in cow pose, where your belly sinks. Feeling pressure in both hands evenly. Two more. Are you sinking in your core? Don't let yourself sink. All right. All right, we're coming into that bridge pose again. Rolling it down. Woo. You ready? So set them on your hips. We're going to press up, pull our core up and in, and your rib cage down towards your hips. We go up and down. 2, keeping it in one straight line. Squeezing as if you had a block in between your legs, like a yoga block or a ball. Squeeze. Here's 11. Woo, 15 there. Woo, all right. Coming into those fire hydrant circles. I almost have to go up, but the second one is going to get me. All right, here we go. So we're pressing into our hands, long, long collarbone. Pressing into our core, and we are coming into our right leg. Out. Let's do the other way first. Let's do up and out. Yeah. Up and out. Just for a different challenge. Here's 4. Notice if your neck is rounding. Push it back like you're standing against a wall. Here's 10. Woo! Last one. Woo! Okay. Let's go to the other side. I'm going to switch around for you. All right, so we're pressing into our hands. And here we go. We go back and around. Making sure that you are not losing that contraction in your core so that you are coming down. Come back up. Hips toward the ground. Here's 10. All right. Whew. All right, we're going to come into our side plank knee elbow crunches. So, let's see, we just worked our left leg. So let's come on to our left leg and have our right knee coming in. So I'm going to be on my left knee, my left elbow. I'm going to crunch in, but keep that leg up. Don't let it touch the ground. Are you ready? 15. Crunch. Feeling your belly pull in your leg. 12. Press down into your elbow. Don't lose that. Don't sink. Last one. Whew. Coming into our other side. So we're in one long line from our head down to our toe. Come on up. And we crunch. Two more. Woo. Awesome. Set that down. You can grab a drink of water. I'm going to grab a quick drink here. Okay. So this last round we are not going to repeat because we're doing split squats. So, I'm going to do my 12s. Alright, so split squats, we are just stepping back and coming straight down and pressing up. Alright. Okay, you ready? Okay, so step back. We go down. 1. Here's 7. Still feeling the engagement in your pelvis. Don't let it curve. Last one. Whew. My heart rate jumped up on that one. Alright, I'll show you the stance on this side. So here we go. Down and up. You want to feel your weight in that front foot. Pressing through your foot. Here's 10. $15. Woo! All right. We're going to come into those press backs within our tabletop. So I'm going to put my loop around my ankle, my other arch of my foot, right there. So I'm going to flip down. I'm going to come down onto my elbows. Again, pressing down, pressing up with my back. I'm going to press up to the ceiling. And here we go. 15. 1. Straight back, not to the side. He's 14 and 15. Woo! All right. Take a second to switch that leg. Whew. All right. So I can show you from the front what it would look like. So we're going to be down on our arms, pressing down. We have our core up and in. From there we press up, keeping our hips still, pointing down towards the ground. Here's 8. Last one here. Woo! Oh, okay. Yes, we are not going to repeat that one because that one we had to do a whole bunch of singles. So, we're now going to come into our scissor crunches. So you can either do bent leg or you can straighten your leg. So we're going to bring our body up. So at this point you will feel your lower back on the ground. So are you ready? We're going to go one opposite knee, opposite elbow. I should say shoulder. The last one. Awesome. Go ahead and hug your knees in. Let your lower back relax. Take some deep belly breaths. And we'll massage your back. You can even go rock from side to side. Kick your legs out. All right. From here, let's do a figure 4. So excuse me, my left leg. I did not get a lot of sleep last night, apparently. All right. Whew. Still feeling like your sit bones are going straight and not rolling up. You don't want to put any pressure on your back. All right, let's switch our legs. Woo. You might have one leg that's a little tighter. It's usually my right side. Woo. Awesome. From here, you can either put your soles or your feet together and just let your knees open. If that's enough of a stretch, you can do that. Or you can come into Happy Baby, where you bring both of your legs up, pressing your feet up, bringing your knees towards your shoulder, like down towards the ground, and pressing your feet out. You should be opening up your inner thighs and your hips. Again, still feeling your sit bones going straight towards the opposite wall. Awesome. Let's go ahead and bring them together. We can roll up. And let's just bring one leg out, kind of a tree pose. We're going to bring our right leg in towards our pelvis. We're going to turn our bodies towards our leg. You ready? So from here, we're going to come in and hinge from your hips. If you need to keep your knee bent, that's okay. Keeping it slightly, even a micro bend will help it in kind of an active stretch, which will help your body learn more flexibility. Awesome. Let's just sit back up. Let's turn towards our bent knee and come on, reaching, opening up our side here. Trying to keep our heart towards the ceiling. Awesome. Let's do our other side. Again, turning towards with our hips turning towards our right leg and leaning up and over. Whew. So feeling that straight back here. All right. From here, let's turn towards our bent knee and just reach over. It even can even be here. But trying to keep your heart up towards the sky. Feeling both sit bones grounded. Awesome. Whew, you did it. Glute day, you did it.